Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you, always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Skye Nicolson, she stands 5'5.5" tall and has a reach of 68.5 inches. And she'll be facing Seniesa super bad Estrada, the 157 centimeters tall and has a 63-inch reach.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Here comes the southpaw counterpuncher, Skye Nicolson, a very capable southpaw counterpuncher who can be very difficult to hit. Seniesa super bad Estrada. She won the WBA minimum weight title in March of 2021. And she fights out of Los Angeles, California.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Queensland, New South Wales in Australia, a multiple-time amateur champion and an exciting and rising featherweight contender, Skye Nicolson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from East Los Angeles, here is a women's minimum weight and a women's junior flyweight champion of the world, super bad Seniesa Estrada.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. She launches a punch. Jab slightly off target. Misses with the straight left. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Did you see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
This fight a little bit...
Another done. All day and just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was dead wrong. Flown out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Another one time, be fun. I think my end just begun. Another one last time, please ya. Now I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue.
Closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And down goes Estrada. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Talk about Estrada in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay, now you're switching off, all right? I can see you switching off. Focus, center, still in this. Think about defense.
Here we go for round two. Well, Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. So much firepower here. Nice counter shot by her. Catch and shoot. Just misses with that uppercut. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. She got clipped by that counter. Just missed with that hook. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Did you see that? Seniesa Estrada is hurt. Let's talk about Skye Nicolson in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Up there, do your jabs, do your... She's shattered. She's hurt.
And there's the bell for round three. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish. Hold that thought! Skye Nicolson is buzzed. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter shot. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
That counter shot lands. Good counter shot by her. She catches and counters. Nice counter. They miss with the jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. She wasn't ready for that counter. That right hook won't score. She scores with that counter. counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Ooh, and that one got Skye good. She's in trouble. Let's talk about Skye Nicolson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Okay, this looks enough now.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Her stamina is off the charts. Perfect counter lands. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? There's a counter shot. Miss with that jab. They drop their guard. They get Skye Nicolson now on the back foot. She might be going down. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Skye Nicolson in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to play. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Hook was off target. Swing and a miss with that jab. Oh no, not a good sign here for Seniesa Estrada. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Just misses with that uppercut. Misses with the straight left. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Skye. On to the 6th round. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. That left uppercut doesn't score. The exchange punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Skye Nicolson in that last round.
Nope, that's what you're doing.
And there's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd, if you know somebody's got the punch power.
Oh my God, jump down goes Nicolson. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's lights out right there.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Midway through the round, and it looks like she has the advantage.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Beautiful counter punch. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Skye Nicolson in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Refocus. Don't be smart.
And there's the bell for round 8. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The straight right just misses. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both.
Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Seniesa, Estrada, and down goes Estrada. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
A shot from the gods took her out.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
One shot at a time. Set her up. Come on, you're better than this. I've seen so much more from you. You've worked so hard.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How about that time counter shot? Punch, counter punch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Skye Nicolson in that last round. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round.
Not let her back into the fight. Don't rest on your laurels.
This is the 10th. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Misses with the straight left. That big hook doesn't land. Failing to score with that right hook. Throws the jab but does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Skye Nicolson in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing it.
You were thinking, you were smart.
Here's the 11th. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Oh no, not a good sign here for Seniesa Estrada. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A straight right just misses. She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Skye Nicolson now on the back foot. She might be going down. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Skye Nicolson in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Set her up. All right. Okay, now you're switching off. All right, I can see you switching off. Focus, center. She's shattered. She's hurt. She's feeling it. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's in the past. You already see it, and she'll ride it out.
And there's the bell for round 12. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Ooh, and that one got Skye good. She's in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. She wasn't ready for that counter. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.